Hello, this series of videos is about how to configure Collaborate web conferencing tool in your Blackboard course as well. So the following videos will show you how to actually moderate a session and the tools available in the session rooms. So let's start with just getting it ready in your course. So from your course, it's a tool link in Blackboard, so you'll want to click this plus sign in the top left corner and choose tool link option. You can call it Collaborate Room, and then make sure that you choose the Collaborate tool. There are two Collaborate options, and you want to make sure you're choosing Blackboard Collaborate Ultra. Okay, make the button available to your students or the users in the course and click Submit. Of course, when you create a new button, it always goes to the bottom of your list, so you can drag it up to where you want it to be. All right, so now you have a way to get to it. So now click the button, and the Collaborate Ultra access point loads in your course. So let's look at this page. This is the session page. You can see sessions here. If you click these lines in the top left area, the menu option, you have a sessions option, which is what we see by default, and also a recordings area. So if you're recording a session when if you have a session with your class, for example, and you want to record it, this is where you'll find those recordings once they've been processed. Okay. Otherwise, by default, you'll be in the session area. All right. Over in the right-hand side, you can create a new session. For example, if you had specific purpose, say you have group assignments and you want to provide area for your students to meet with one another if they can't meet face-to-face. So you could create a special session or a special room, and call it the name of the group, for example. Many different applications for creating rooms, but by default, you don't really, if you're not doing anything special like that, you don't really need to create any new rooms. So this kind of bold alert here looks like you don't have any upcoming sessions. Don't let that fool you. All you have to do by default is just click this join room button here or link here. Okay, but before we do that, let's just take a quick look at the settings for this particular room. If you click the circle with the dots, course room options, you can, let's just click Edit Settings, because that includes the guest role, etc. So you provide guest access by default. If you know you don't want to do that, you can uncheck that if you want to. But if you do, maybe you have a guest speaker, for example, or someone who's not enrolled in the course, you want them to join you for some reason, you can make sure that that's checked. By default, they'll join as a participant. So if you want them to be a moderator or a presenter, you can change their role here. And then you'll just click this link, copy it, and email it or send it to the guest. Okay, then all they'll have to do is click on that link and they'll be able to join the room in the same way we will in a moment. All right, the sessions itself for the settings for this particular session, students join by default, they join as participants. If you're an instructor in the course, you join as a moderator with full power. If for some reason you want to change their role, you can do that here as well. Say you want a student to share a paper they're working on, for example. You could do that by making them a moderator. You can always change their role once you're in the session as well. So if you want to just keep it as participant by default, know that you can change their role once you're in the session itself. Allow recording downloads means if you did record the session, if you click this box, students will actually be able to download the video once they go to the recordings area. They'll be able to download the video. Otherwise, if you don't check that, they'll be able to view the video in the browser only. Okay, this is just if you want to show an avatar, a picture of yourself as a moderator, but you don't want to see pictures of any other participant. And then all of these are available by default for participants. These are the powers that they have available to them. All right, so you could change any settings that you wish and then just click Save. All right, now let's go ahead and I'll close this video for now. The next one will be about joining the room and getting started in a Collaborate room. All right, thank you.